What's up everyone, it's that math magician, and on this video we are taking a look at sequences, and more importantly, arithmetic sequences. And we want to see if we're given an arithmetic sequence like this one, 3, 8, 13, and 18, can we find its explicit equation? Now, if you forgot what an explicit equation is for a sequence, especially an arithmetic sequence, well, it starts off like this. T of n is going to equal dn, d here representing the common difference or the pattern on how your sequence is changing. And then we just have to add in our t of 0. And t of 0 just represents the 0 term. So two unknowns that we have to find, the common difference and the 0 term. Well, let's start off with the common difference. That tends to be the easier of the two to find because I just need to look at that sequence up there and figure out how is this sequence changing? What's the sequence generator, right? As I move from one term to the next. Well, I start with 3 and I go to 8. If it's arithmetic, you're either adding or subtracting. Well, it's getting bigger, so I definitely know I'm adding. And now we have to figure out 3 plus what gives me 8. I believe that's going to be 3 plus 5. Now let's check. Is that consistent? Well, 8 plus 5 is going to give you 13, and 13 plus 5 is going to give you 18. So for this problem here, our common difference is going to be positive 5. So I can go ahead and change that letter D there in my equation now into a positive 5 because that is the common difference. So good. We just need one last term to find, and that is our 0 term. Now, don't forget, we were given this equation. We started off with our first term as 3, our second term as 8, our fourth term, our third term as 13, and our fourth term was 18. But in order to figure out this last piece of information, I want to know the 0 term. So I'm interested in that number that comes before the first term. Okay, what is that number coming before the first term? So what I need to do is I really got to take my common difference and sort of go backwards, right? Instead of adding 5, I now need to go the opposite way of that sequence, right? As we move to the right, we're adding 5. I now need to go to the left, so I should be subtracting that common difference. So I just have to do 3 minus 5, and 3 minus 5 is going to give us negative 2. So negative 2 is our 0 term. I can go ahead and erase this part of our equation, and instead I can substitute in a minus 2. So this is the explicit equation for our arithmetic sequence. T of n equals 5n minus 2. Where did the 5 and the minus 2 come from? 5 is our common difference. Negative 2 is our 0 term. Alrighty, y'all. It's that math magician, and I'll see you on the next video.